Welcome to the finale of Super Smash Bros. 64, where we're going to be taking on the most easiest character in the entire game, Meta Mario.
Unless you're Kylie, because apparently Kylie got stuck on this this boss fight.
But it's very easy to beat. Just keep throwing him off the edge of the map.
Wow.
Well, I've been a couple years ago. I didn't know better.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's very
Okay. Kylie didn't know, so now she knows.
Now, race to the finish. This is actually kind of like the easiest one ever. Because every time I played the one play. Sorry, you were saying.
Especially if you're Captain Falcon, because you know.
Yeah.
Why?
And what?
What are you doing? Stop!
Scott,
seriously.
I have to be as clumsy as Luigi.
I guess that makes sense, but
yeah, but still, like
you could at least try.
Just run.
You know, it would have been funny if Luigi had those ice physics that he does in like the other 2D.
Like,
oh yeah.
Just like run away from. Just like what you do is just avoid the enemies at all costs. See.
These bumpers are like so tiny. Like,
just like it's like the easiest thing. It's like the easiest thing.
Yeah.
Just avoid the enemies. You're almost there.
And complete.
Yay!
You know, I really wish that the later Smash Brothers games would keep the race to the finish thing. Now, technically, Smash Run on the 3DS did that, but because it's kind of random for whether or not you can play that, it's kind of annoying because I really like playing Race to the Finish as Sonic the Hedgehog. So yeah.
Yeah.
Also,
Luigi versus millions of
fighting polygons. So
fighting polygons.
You're fighting is the beta version of the Smash models.
Oh yeah.
Well, that's what it looks like anyway. But
Smash Bros. This game was originally known as I don't remember the exact name, but
I think it's called Dragon something, the fighting game.
Yeah. Dragon Warriors, the fighting game. I think that's what it's called, but. Yeah.
I'm not sure. I can't remember exactly what it's called, but yeah.
If any of you watch the Did You Know gaming video of Super Smash Bros. 64, you'll probably know what it is.
Yeah. Speaking of which, I never knew this until now that Charles Martin's name in the credits was actually misspelled.
Yeah.
It was
because I
spelled.
did notice something was a bit off when I saw the credits. It's like something's off with Charles's name, but I do not know what it is.
Yeah, instead of Charles Martinet, it says Charles Martinet.
Yeah.
Charles Martinet. Yahoo!
Why you misspelled my name?
Who wrote this? Who translated this? I don't know.
I don't know.
It was probably the same guy who translated the "All your bases are belong to us."
Actually, I was thinking the poor translator for the No More Heroes part from last year's E3.
Oh, Captain Falcon!
Or how about the Prince?
Also, sorry, not last year's E3. I meant.
Wait a minute. Are you playing Captain Falcon now?
Yeah.
Oh my
gosh. We have to
gosh.
finish up the game with one of the best, beautiful men in the entire game.
I hope you please end with a Falcon Punch.
Show me you.
Show me your moves.
It'll take more than a Falcon Punch to if you want to get some of this.
Yeah.
Anyway, as I was trying to say, the translator I was talking about with the No More Heroes thing, that's not from last year's E3. That's actually from the Nintendo Switch presentation that happened earlier this year.
I know. What about the guy that translated the line, "I hid myself while I tried to repair
myself." Yeah, I heard that Zero never actually said that in the original version, but yeah.
I think he just said he doesn't know how he came back or something.
That's what I heard too. But anyway, Captain Falcon is gonna finish off the Master Hand. Yeah. And fun fact, did you know that the voice of the Master Hand is also the announcer for Super Smash Brothers?
Yeah.
Yeah,
and that's how it is for. In fact, that's how it is for every Super Smash Brothers game.
That's what I was thinking as well.
So the announcer is the final boss.
Yeah.
Basically.
The announcer is a traitor.
Yep.
Traitor.
Yeah. Traitor.
The announcer. Yes, the final enemy of every single Smash Bros. Game is the announcer.
Every traitor needs to be defeated by the greatest character of all time, FN2199. If you know what I mean.
That's the announcer.
I was actually referring to the Stormtrooper meme from Star Wars: The Force Awakens.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Alright. Let's finish.
Anyway. Oh, I see what you're trying to use the Falcon Punch on him. Come on, can you do it? Come on, I know you. It's not that hard. Come on.
It's not that hard. Yeah!
There we go.
Yeah.
Falcon Punch.
Yes.
And punched
You
him
killed
into
him with the power of Falcon Punch. That's the spirit.
Yeah.
It's
And
you know.
was...
I like whenever I'm actually fighting against Captain Falcon. I like playing as Kirby just so I can use the Falcon Punch as Kirby.
Yeah.
Falcon Punch!
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah, that was Super Smash Bros. 64.
And Sakurai just put one of his toy dolls away.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Anyway.
But
And also, Sakurai was actually the person. Oh wait, that was Kirby.
Masahiro Sakurai is the creator of Kirby.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, Super Smash Bros. For the Nintendo 64. Final thoughts, everyone? Scott, I guess you will go first.
Alright, so Super Smash Bros. 64. This isn't the best Smash game. In fact, I would put that next to Brawl and Super Smash
Hi,
Bros.
Takashi
4.
Iizuka.
Yeah. But anyway,
Wait,
Super
wait,
Smash
what?
Bros.
Wait, Takashi Iizuka. Why'd you say that, Lucas?
Because his name was he actually worked on before he worked on Sonic, he actually designed for Pokemon.
Oh yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Hold on a second. I'm gonna look that up in case you were right. But anyway, Scott, continue your thoughts.
Alright, so Super Smash Bros. 64. Not one of the best Smash games out there. In fact, I would prefer either Brawl or Smash Bros. 4 even. But this was a great start to the game. I mean, it is very satisfying whenever you, like, punch the living crap out of someone. It's just, that sound effect. Oh, it's just so good. So good.
Bowling pins.
Yeah.
Although they changed those sound effects on the Japanese version, but yeah.
Yeah.
Really?
But let me just say this right now. The remixers are good. The gameplay is a bit slow, shall we say. I mean, this was the first ever Smash Bros. Game ever. And
I noticed a bit of slowdown in the recordings, or maybe that was just lag, but I don't know.
Okay, let me just say this right now. The slowdown was actually because I was using an emulator, but yeah, so basically my final thoughts on the game. The game's not really that great, but I will say that the remixes are good. The sound direction was good. It was the first ever Smash Bros. Game, so yeah, I will give it that. So yeah, anyway, Lucas, your final thoughts?
Yeah, so Smash Bros. 64, as an N64 title, it is a good game, but overall, I don't think this game has actually aged. And I agree. I don't think it's aged very well. Because over the years we got Melee, we got Brawl, we got Wii U, we got the Wii U and 3DS, and I think sometime soon there's probably gonna be a Switch version because we all know that. But yeah, but at the time it was actually a great game, and I love it. I actually love the commercial. We never talked about the commercial.
Me and you for me.
Yeah.
No matter how we talk tonight.
But overall, the game during this time is actually good. I mean, but yeah, nowadays I don't think it's really that. It's still memorable, but I agree. It's not that great, but when you look at it, it actually is it was actually great during that time period. Yeah,
at the time.
Yeah, at the time, yes.
Keyword being at the time, yeah.
Yeah. But so it's a good game, but not something I phantasm over. I still go for the later games, which I think they're probably much better. Some of them are.
Well, clearly. Anyway, I guess I'll give my final thoughts now. Oh boy, the original Super Smash Bros. Like I said, the first time I played this game was on an emulator. And in fact, my first Super Smash Bros. Game was actually the next Smash Bros. Game we'll be doing, and that's Super Smash Bros. Melee. But the original Smash Brothers 64, it's definitely aged a lot. The game honestly isn't that great, as like the combat's kind of slow compared to the later games, especially the likes of Melee and even Smash 4. Yeah, as Lucas said, at the time, this game was fantastic because it was the first time we ever got to see, all these different Nintendo characters all in one game, and it's probably one of the game's biggest selling points, even, especially now that they're including third-party characters nowadays.
Yeah, I also forgot to mention that this is actually one of the games. This is actually the game that I first ever heard of those. I've actually heard of some of those characters. Like I think before then, I never heard of Kirby. I never heard of Ness or Captain Falcon or any of those characters. But I am familiar.
Although I'm sure most of us agree that our first time hearing of Marth from Fire Emblem was in Melee.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, for me it was Brawl because I'm 15, so yeah.
Oh, and Samus. Yeah, I think Samus was also I think this game was also my introduction to Samus. Like all these characters, like if you're not familiar with any of these franchises, I think this is a game that actually introduced us to like a majority of those characters.
Yeah, and when we got to with these characters, when I first started to know these characters, thanks to Smash Brothers, I would actually take a look at some of the games they were originally from. For example, when Shulk was announced for Super Smash Brothers for Wii U and 3DS, I clearly didn't know who he was, so I actually watched part 1 of Chugga Conroy's Let's Play of Xenoblade Chronicles, and I even got Xenoblade Chronicles 3D on my 3DS, so I got to know the character better, so yeah.
Yeah.
But anyway, the original Smash Brothers, it's playable, but it's nothing outstanding compared to the likes of Melee, Brawl, and Smash 4, so
right.
Yeah. Kylie, final thoughts?
Well, I don't have much to say because I never got far in this game, but I feel pretty stupid for not being able to get past Metal Mario.
It's okay.
It's okay. You were probably young then, so I'm not gonna put that much of a blame on you.
Yeah.
And I hadn't mastered the controls at the time, because, fighting games, there are a lot of, different, button...
Different versions of those.
Different button inputs. But, be thankful that you played Smash Brothers before something like, say, Street Fighter.
Yeah.
Right.
Because, we all have trouble doing the Shoryuken all the time.
Mm-hmm. Or Streets of Rage.
But that's a beat 'em up, not a fighting game.
Oh yeah. Or Tekken, or Tekken, or even Marvel vs. Capcom.
Yeah. But anyway, so that's pretty much all you have to say, Kylie.
Yeah.
Okay. But anyway, that was the original Super Smash Brothers, and Kylie, thanks again for joining us for this commentary. We appreciate it.
Yep.
What?
I said you're welcome.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you. So that being said, thank you all so much for watching. Have a fantastic night and have a smashing good time. I guess you could also I guess you could say that we're all so happy together.
Ba-da-ba-ba.
So take care, everybody.
See ya.